Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariah and here on my channel I post university, physiotherapy and travel related content. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe and turn notification bells to all so you never miss a video. Got that one out of the way. Anyway, so this video is kind of just a chatty update video letting you know what my plan is for like 2023, what's going on with uni, life, etc. blah blah blah. Because this year is going to be a big year because this year I finish my degree, God willing. Touch wood, this isn't wood. Some wood. Okay, touch wood, everything goes well, I might pass and blah de blah de blah. But the first thing obviously I want to touch upon is university, because that's the main reason why many of you follow me here. So, in relation to university, last year I did 4 of my 6 placements. So I've got 2 more placements this year, and I've got dissertation to do and I have 1 other module to do. In terms of the breakdown, at this point in time, the university is still kind of tinkering with the timetable, figuring it out, but from what I can see so far, it looks like I'm only in 2 days a week, which works ideal for me because obviously I'm between 2 cities, that being Birmingham and London if you're new here. And also, for those who are new here, hey! I got quite a few subscribers last year, which is awesome. Love having more of you on, love having like you DM me and let me know how things are going or like how you found the video helpful. That's very nice and it's like very motivating for me to continue making these videos, sharing my journey. I understand that obviously I didn't post quite a bit last year. I was just going through a lot, very busy, still going through quite a bit, but I'm still trying to be consistent. Ultimately, obviously I'm gonna put my degree first, but like I'm trying out here. I do think of you guys in that sense. But yeah, so I want to say thank you for those who've subscribed in that case, but back to university stuff. So I go back to university in the middle of January and it's like all ball rolling when it comes to dissertation. I've had to put my dissertation, I'll probably do something, like some videos related to my dissertation while I'm doing it, like study with me and stuff like that. I just can't remember the exact title right now. The reason being is because the way Birmingham does things is like, we had a big Excel spreadsheet with a list of all the different dissertation topics that the educators are running that year, well this year, and we basically put them down in ranking of which ones we would prefer, and then we were assigned them. So it was me and this other guy in my course who are assigned this one particular topic. I just remember that it's on neglect syndrome. I just can't remember the exact title off the top of my head, but it's very interesting and it's all neuro-y, which I'm like, ooh, interesting. So yeah, I'm happy about that. So that's gonna be a big focus, and the disso I believe is due in June. So I'll be busy collecting data and trying to get that data collection point out of the way before my my 5th placement in March, and that'll be 4 weeks. And then my last placement, it will be in July, and that's 4 weeks as well, and that'll be the last thing I have to do for university. So dissertation June, and that's all done. I believe this module that I'll have is advanced physiotherapy practice. All I've heard about it is that we have to do a portfolio for it. Not sure anything else about that. They're still kind of like, haven't given a lot of information about it. They've given no information about it, to be fair. All I know is kind of that some people last year, I'm not sure if I touched on it in this channel, so like my last placement I almost didn't get assigned the placement, and quite a few people actually didn't get assigned placement for their 3rd placement. So while I was doing mental health, quite a few people didn't have placement. So those people who didn't have placement, they got placement when I was just doing my last one, but they obviously have to make up the placement they lost, so they're going to be doing it when I go back in January. So they've started their dissertation earlier, so Birmingham kind of switched it up so they didn't waste any time. But what we're planning on doing, because they have to obviously learn the content that we're going to cover in the advanced physiotherapy practice module, I think they're doing like a hybrid-y type approach to things, so that'll be interesting to see how we handle that. But I think it's going to be an interesting year, very busy year, with university work, getting disso done and placement stuff done, prepping for placements. We've got obviously my last placement will be my elective placement, and I'll probably mention what my elective placement is once it's like officially approved by university. Don't want to jinx anything, so I'll keep you guys in the loop about that, and that will be very cool. For uni, obviously, as I've mentioned, I'll be finishing this year, and it looks like I'll probably graduate in December. That's how Birmingham tends to do it. So you finish in July, graduate December, but that's way down the line for that point in time. Other thing I was gonna say about university, there was something else. I'll probably remember in another video, but you're probably gonna see quite a few studying with these. I'll be balancing my time between London and Birmingham, so I don't know where I'll be studying most of the time, but we'll see, we'll figure it out as time goes on and go from there in terms of the things I'm interested in now. So the travel aspect of things for this year traveling is going to be a nice one. Like so far I've got, at this point in time, by the time the video goes up, I should have 2 trips booked. One trip is a big trip for the end of uni, and that's booked. I will say the destination closer to the time, but I am super gassed about it and really excited to do the trip. But that will be once I'm done with uni, and it'll be like a big woo graduation trip type thing. And but other than that, I'm going to do a like girls trip in my Easter break with some of the girls I work with. So that's going to be awesome. We're thinking of going to Venice. I believe at that time we will be, yeah, we'll have booked Venice at the time. And I think I've got another trip going on. So it looks like I have potentially 3 free trips that you might get to see on this channel. Maybe squeeze in a 4th, you know me. If there's a deal, I'll take it. So that's on the travel front of things, but there's a lot to look forward to in the travel aspect, especially when I graduate, because I have a lot more free time to dedicate to filming and things like that. In terms of the channel in general, I think I'm gonna keep the routine of posting on Saturdays, the occasional reel on the Wednesday if I feel like the reel is valuable. I don't like posting useless reels that kind of don't relate to anything. But we'll see how things go there. In terms of obviously life after university, that's something I have to start thinking about. It was funny, on my last placement, I was asking my educator something, and then they were like, Mariah, what would you do if I weren't here? Because in the next couple of months, you're going to be a physio. And then it hit me like, shite, in the next couple of months, I am going to be a physio. And it's not that you can't turn to anybody being like, could you help me with this? It's more just like, you're qualified now, so you're expected to know it. I haven't started applying for jobs as of yet. That's a whole process that I need to figure out time and when to sit down and start doing that. I hope to have started applying by latest March. Have like some job applications out there. I do plan on doing like work within the NHS, so I'll probably carry you guys along with me on the journey of me like applying for jobs and stuff like that, and so you guys can get an insight as well of how to go about it. It'll be my first time going through, obviously, so it's not like I will know everything, but I don't mind like sharing what I know and how to help you guys out with that. I think that's the big thing about life after uni. Everything else will just fall into place closer to the time. I'll probably, as I get closer to my last placement, I'll probably do another video or maybe even a Q&A if you guys have any questions about what I plan on doing after university, especially like the direction of this channel, because obviously I'm always going to be a physio in my plans anyway, but it's just I do post quite a bit of things related to being a student, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm done rambling on, and I'll see you guys in another video. So I hope you had a lovely new year, and I hope to see you following the channel as we go on throughout the year, exploring all these different things. Okay, bye guys.